Imagine you have hundreds of people trying to get out one door, and we're trying to make our way in through that door. Total chaos, people yelling and screaming. Training kind of kicks in, and you're running in, and you're kind of looking at the hands, and hopefully no one's carrying something that as they're coming out. But all those people were crying in chaos and covered in blood, and it was horrific. Finally make my way inside the club through the patio, and we just all stopped because it just hit us that there's a bunch of people lying on the floor. I began yelling, "Get up, get up, get up. You know, the cops are here. Follow our voices, come on up," because I'm under this impression that they were just lying down or faking it they were down.
Right.
One of the officers reached over to me and goes, I think they're all down. And it just started hitting you at that time. But when we made our way in through the dance floor, we looked around and we didn't see anybody standing, we didn't see anybody with an assault rifle. And then it's just pure silence. Now you just start hearing the radios from other departments. Orlando's Disney World, the happiest place on earth. People come here for that. And it wasn't that day. It was one of the worst massacres that occurred on U.S. soil here. Later finding out, well, it was a terrorist attack. You know, all this information was coming later, much later. Before that, we start seeing a little life. A couple people moving, so we're calling for FD to come in. And they're like, no, negative, we're not going in there. They can just hear the assault rifle go to town. And we just took it upon ourselves to start pulling bodies out. The floor was so slippery, it was full of blood, it was glass everywhere, sweat, liquor. I mean, just worst case scenario. It's a nightclub and it's ending at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was willing to go that extra mile to just say, you know what, I'm here to help these people. I didn't know who they were, but they were human beings. They were human beings that were crying for help. A lot of them were shot. They were, hiding and whatnot. It was just horrific. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen. And then just now being in there for so long, all you can do is smell. You can smell death in there. You can smell the gunpowder. You can taste it. Like after a while, I tried breathing through my mouth so I wouldn't smell this. And now you're tasting gunpowder. You're tasting the blood. You're tasting the liquor from that night, and you're just stuck there. You couldn't do anything about it. Now you're hearing the phones ring of their loved ones. I had several iPhones, and iPhone has this distinguished ringtone that you know it's an iPhone, and that was stereo surround. And you can see the caller IDs. You can see mom, you can see dad, you can see best friend and brother, sister calling in, because let me tell you something, social media travels real fast. When they started putting Facebook Live and the incident happened at Club Pulse, as a parent or as a friend or someone, you knew your loved one was there.
God, it had to be held to look at that.
Yeah, and the sad thing is we couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't turn off the ringers. I couldn't answer the phones. I couldn't do it. They just had to sit there and ring. I remember one rang so damn much and it vibrated so much that it literally floated away in a pool of blood, because that person was trying to get a hold of the loved one. And I knew these people were never going to answer their phones, but these people that were calling had this much hope that their loved ones would answer the phone.